I genuinely had no desire to take it here.
But that's a lie.
But since I live in a glass house, let's talk about yours.
Glass house. You're the glass house.
We're going on day 3 of debating.
She's been yapping at me for 3 days now.
I don't really consider it debating because you've left hundreds of comments that have no actual fact or evidence. It's all your emotion.
I think that's called projection.
We're also debating about the fact that you're pro-life and I'm pro-choice, and I just realized I have no idea why you're pro-life because you've yet to say it. And
People jump to conclusions.
being that every time I ask a question you deflect it or ignore it, I have to go on your page and figure out for myself why you're pro-life. So before we go live, I wanted to ask, are you pro-life because you're sexist?
You're a sexist.
Because I truly have no desire to debate someone who's sexist about women's not being.
Pinocchio.
I'm sure you're wondering with how I came up that you're sexist, so
Is that so?
Yeah.
here you go, some videos on your page. Women bringing up something that a man did 5 years ago in order to win a current argument. I'm not
Conclusive evidence of the atrocity committed by...
sensitive like y'all, so that really doesn't bother me, but it is 100% a sexist comment. And I maybe wouldn't have gathered the fact that you're sexist off one video, but then you made the exact same video, but with a different context, at a different time.
And I feel like Pinocchio.
So one could argue you're only pro-life because you're actually sexist and don't
Your Honor, I object!
women as equal and do not care at all for our health.
Object, Your Honor, and I move to strike!
Honesty is 100% connected to who you are. I've been a liar my whole life. I recently stopped lying. Not recently, the last few years, I've been making it a mission to not tell lies, even if I'm going to reap the repercussions of what I did for telling the truth. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, it really did take a lot out of me to start just telling the truth about everything.
It is hard, is it not? To continue in the face of deliberate subversion.
I don't recognize myself sometimes. I look back at things I've done and I'm so ashamed I want to curl in a ball and start a new life. I'm not exaggerating to any extent.
Your Honor, I object.
You would!
Your Honor, may I be heard?
Your Honor, may I show this to the jury?
BPD for me is the constant battle of not knowing who I am. And I don't mean changing my hair color or changing my style, which I do often. I mean the actual thought of who do I want to be. Do I want to be this person or do I want to be that person? And I mean good and bad, honestly. It's as
Dichotomy of good and evil.
simple as that. Do I want to be a good person or do I want to be a bad person? And it comes and flows every day, and sometimes I have zero control over it.
Dichotomy of good and evil.
BPD for me is not knowing my right from wrong. I seriously don't. There is things that people tell me, Dakota, that is wrong. And I genuinely can't see it. And I truly believe their brains are wired messed up because I can't get my brain to wrap around why that is wrong when to everybody else they know it's wrong. I can't get it. My reality is altered. It's like your reality. I'm living the right reality. I swear I am, but mine is shifted. Mine is different. I look at things just a little different. I understand things just a little bit different. And I feel things a lot different.
Your Honor, I object.
You would!
That's no good.
You got me clean.
The information could be off topic, but also might be relevant. I have no desire to debate an ableist.
Right. So here we go again.
Oh, how did I get that you're ableist? Let me show you now. Did you comment I showed this to a Down syndrome kid and he laughed? Ableism is crazy. So yeah, maybe I live in a glass house, but I've never denied that. I literally posted I've been to jail and rehab on my page. I'm not hiding in my glass house.
Her references are impeccable, and her track record is quite staggering.
But one thing my glass house comes with is much bigger stones than you would expect, and it looks like you have a glass house too, so...
Glass house. You're the glass house.
How big are your stones?
I bet mine's bigger than yours.